Today we're starting the first test for our new gray screen paint. This is a reasonable gray screen paint we're going to make for everybody to be able to afford. It's about $38 for around 40 ounces. That will do a screen size up to 150 inches. Now, as I said before, that the reason why we're making this product is because before I had no interest in gray screen paint products whatsoever. I'm really happy with our black technology. It does quite well. But seeing what I've seen online with two individuals who have been repeatedly lying about their products have been matching shelf paints, doing demonstrations constantly in the dark, using enhancements to make their projectors look better, trying to make the screen look better, stuff like that, and using expensive, overpriced, powerful projectors to do this. One of the things too, a lot of dark demonstrations. Some of them so bad that entire environments have been faked. So basically they're misleading the customers. They're selling them a product that doesn't work at the end of the day. And we're here to bring out a better product for the customer, much cheaper. As I said before, this is a product that's 9 years old. It should be under 50 bucks. That's what it should be costing, but they've been charging people a lot of money for a product that doesn't work. Now, let me clear this up before we start these tests. To the individual, why we're doing these demonstrations, because of what we found in your accounts, products we've tested, cancellations on orders, and so forth from this individual. Please understand that no one is obsessed by your product, the Cinemax. What we are obsessed with is basically the customers having a better product. What we are obsessed with is the fact that people bring out something that actually works, that the customer can stand behind, go to a website, look at the test demonstrations, and back it up. I'm obsessed with seeing the best when it comes to my products. When I see other people doing this, this is a black eye on the industry in which I work for and what I do for a living. I take what I do very seriously. So when I see individuals like you two fellows going out and doing these demonstrations, talking about nonsense on cameras that you can't back up at the end of the day, this is why I need to come in and change things. Because again, you don't do these tests. Now, in this demonstration, as you can see, we're in a fully lit environment. We're in the max out zone. We're using our ultra short throw 720p projector. You know why I'm using the Sony? The NEC in the next room has 3,600 lumens. I could have chose that one, but I chose the projector over here that has 3,000 lumens. It'd be more of a challenge for me. I don't cut corners. I basically take them challenges head on, where these individuals will cut corners as much as possible. So understand this. No one is obsessed with your product. I've seen it already. It's house paint, all right? Understand this. You have stolen a lot of money from people. You have lied, manipulated, used your YouTube channel, different platforms to steal from people. And we are now bringing out a product that the customers who choose to want these gray screen paint products will have something that they can use at the end of the day, not something that's going to match a house paint. So the only thing we're obsessed with is basically designing better products and outing people at the end of the day that should not be selling these products at all. And with that being said, let's start our test demonstrations. Today, we're going to be doing a demonstration ultra short throw Sony projector. Let's show you the environment. This is something we don't see in demonstrations, never fully lit. You see plenty of light in the environment right there. Let's go over to the side of the screen. And you see it's picking up with no problem whatsoever. My projector is sitting quite a bit of a distance from my screen. Plenty of light showing you that our new technology, the advanced DIGITAL1CRYSTAL Screen Paint 2.0 can pull up in a fully lit environment. Here's the product right here. And as you can see, all test demonstrations that we will be doing today will be unmatched. We do give those of you who claim to have the ability to do the same thing we do to match all demonstrations today. All demonstrations will be done live. All right, so let's begin. I get my certifieds down here too. And all these projectors to test on. Price for the Sony projector and the demonstration, I got it for $300. You will notice that all projectors used in the demonstrations will be most highest $500 on down. We don't have to use $3,300 or expensive overpriced machines or basically any form of enhancements in order to make the screen look like something that it's not. We don't do any of that nonsense. And this shows the customer that they can take an ultra short throw projector, use it in a fully lit environment, and have to worry about being subjected to the dark. Now, this technology we developed here is officially ambient light projection technology. As you see on other sites, they claim they are, but they're actually not. I get my door open too. Is my door locked? No. Ah, there's my keys. This is going to be a long demonstration. A lot of testing requirements when you do these screens, so if you're not used to seeing them because you're used to the other people, well, be warned, they're going to be long. Anytime we do demonstrations, we thoroughly test our products. All demonstrations will be posted to the website. More times upstairs than I need to, literally. We have a cord on this side? Oh, let me get something else too over here. Let's go on. Let's get show white levels.
Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day and giving your best.
Now this is easy. Springs are designed to do this. Exactly, just going to. It's not even going to anything. AK Desired Nature. Did she not hear me the first time? AK Desired Nature. Okay, she's having a mood today. Let's try her again. AK Desired Nature. Can you imagine having this attached to your house as your security system? The only problem is that having voice recognition as your security system, you can't just unplug it. You have to be inside to do that. Get to the main terminal. That'd be a pain in the neck. Trying to break in your own house, that's intelligence. That's going to work out quite well. I saw that they were talking about how, I guess they're making a mockery of it, but anyway, the guy basically, everything in his house was all set up, all voice recognition, fireplace, TV, I don't know if you saw that one before. Goes to the dentist and gets a tooth pulled. You know what happens when you get a tooth pulled? The system couldn't recognize who he was, so he literally couldn't get into his house. He had to break a window to get inside, and the police were out there and everything. Money well spent. All right, let's see if she'll listen. Try it again. Long demonstrations. I do not need this today. AK desired nature. All right.
Getting that from YouTube.
Software's berserk, I swear. Now the reason why we're showing you all this in the max out zone, because we don't expect the screen to pull 100% contrast. It can't, it's not black. But we need to show you exactly what you are getting. Demonstrations we see of people doing contrast levels. We do these in dark environments with projectors with enhancement contrast capabilities to fool you, to make you believe that you're receiving something when you're really not receiving that at all, period, because they're lying in their demonstrations. That's why we do these demonstrations in the max zone, because they show you exactly where your contrast levels are going to lay. That way you're not being misled in any way whatsoever. That's why it's very important for these demonstrations to be done. I've expressed that so many times in demonstrations. All demonstrations involving contrast, especially contrast, need to be done in fully lit environments. And what we look for in the screen is, we don't want the screen to have any kind of tannish or discoloration. That we do not want. Where's my, and did I bring out the frog tape? Nope. Now that right there is the Network Gray 773. Judging by what we discussed today, we know what it represents on two sides. This is why that product has to be used in the dark. It does not have a choice, because it cannot pick up. Even if your projector has a 2,000,000 to 1, they cannot do it in a fully lit environment. It doesn't work. It's not the projector's fault. It's a screen's problem. See that tan discoloration? That's what we look for when we do a screen like this, to see if this is going to pop up. Let's go pick up the certified ceiling and light rejection, which I'm curious about that one too. Now, I've explained in my demonstrations many times, we've had these surfaces here before. When you're dealing with ceiling light rejection, you see that arrow right there? That's the direction the screen has to be pointed upwards in order for it to work. If it's not, they can go dark. Okay, well, I'm getting that. Let me go down. I don't want to do this one again. With the certify against the screen. So let me grab the some tape, which I forgot to bring downstairs. Should have brought it downstairs. This is what I do. Up and down. Woo! Make sure that's put away. Kill myself on that one. This out of the way for that murders me. Now we're going to be doing For our certified test, that cord is out to kill me. For our certified test also, we're going to be using our super bright ceiling light rejection. This is by Elite Screens. And thank you for sending me this. I do appreciate it. We have companies that will issue for samples and they won't send us jack. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. What companies? Oh yeah. Got a few. Don't just refuse to send us what we want. But no worries, we don't need y'all. Now I have to make sure that surface is laying perfectly flat because we're going to make sure that screen gets maximum exposure. And again, the reason why the tags, if you're looking at saying, well, you got your screen sideways. Nope. Actually, it's going in the right direction. Let me make sure. Oh, shoot. Definitely. Wrong side of the arrows. I was just supposed to be on the other side. There we go. Now we got it. There we go. Now, the ceiling light projection screens, these screens, if you place them the wrong way, they will go dark on you. You don't want that. Now, as you can see, that the contrast on the ceiling light projection technology is far better than the network grade 773. Definitely worth our time in challenging it. And price-wise, as you can see, that is a product that is going to cost the customers, because I said because it's a gray screen paint product, because it's been 9 years old on that product, again, they shouldn't be over 50 bucks. So that's a $38 product. So we're doing a contrast level on a certified screen versus network grade 773 in a fully lit environment, as you can see. Your screen's picking up nicely. Plenty of light making contact with the screen. One of the most important things when it comes to ultra short throws is that angle. Now our black screens on ultra short throw, we'll be doing some demonstrations once these are done, all finished, and this is already launched. We'll start back up with the advanced. On the 44s can pick up on an ultra short throw inside and outside at a 190-degree viewing angle, and they can do it on a white snowstorm. That's what they're designed to do. All right, let's go over and get Starfield Screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
And like I said, you got a chance to see the screen in the normal lighting. Even the normal lighting we have upstairs is still far brighter than what you're used to seeing on YouTube. We're used to seeing this in a really dark environment. Because again, like I said, one of the problems the screen's going to have is trying to maintain that contrast level. Usually when we're watching demonstrations in fully lit environments, a lot of colors. But they won't do a color pattern and they won't do a comparison color pattern test. That's something you need to see. All right, let's go with white screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
See where the white levels pull up. There we go, right there. And that automatically tells me from the door that the white levels are way too high. We've been this before. Here we go. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
And as I said before, when we're doing a black screen, we do not want a black screen to match a certified screen. We just don't want it. When it comes to a gray screen, we don't care if it matches a certified screen, because that product on there is $38 versus a Surface that's going to cost you $1,200, $1,500, $3,000, whatever. We expect for a gray screen to come in and probably match. Now, if it's gunmetal, that's not gunmetal, just to let you know. If it's gunmetal technology, we expect for the gunmetal technology to be to take out the other gunmetals and gray screens and white screens and all that together. That is considered to be gray or mid-gray. That's not gunmetal. We got some people out there calling mid-gray gunmetal. No, gunmetal is a screen that literally is so dark they're mistaken for black screens. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
So right now we're running the ultra short throw test. Ultra short throw test involves color change out, which means multiple colors on the screen for the environment to see if our screen can maintain its color in a full environment without washing out fading. This basically gets rid of the version of basically being stuck in dark environment and calibrating. Now, as we have in the title, I didn't have enough room, but we're going to do long throw, low lumen, which I need to be setting up my low lumen projector. Where the heck is my low lumen projector at? It's not even up here. I'm not seeing it. It should be over here. Oh, it's right here. Alright, so while that's going on, I'm setting up the 1000 lumen projector. We're going to do 3 demonstrations. Hopefully you can do 4. I'm going to do 4 test demonstrations, do the 4 on the other one. I didn't have enough in the caption to put everything in there. I'm going to give it like 60. Alright, we got the cord for this, right? We got the cord for this. Now, I can never get used to this theory where I have some people saying, well, what does it look like with the lights out? You do know a lights out demonstration is extremely easy, right? Very easy. That's the easiest demonstration you can do with the lights out. Because you have less light for the screen to fight with. The more light you have in the environment, the harder the screen's going to have a time bringing up a brighter image, color, contrast, all that other good stuff. So lights out is easy, not hard. I don't know where in the world people got that one mixed up at, but that is really messed up. Y'all got to get that one together. Now, we can show technology upstairs. If you want lights out in dark environments, gray screens don't register up there. They don't register. This technology will register in a dark environment better than that gray screen will. But if it's not registering in a fully lit environment, it's not going to do too well with the lights out either. We got 5,000 lumens upstairs in the dedicated theater room, and they don't register in there. So, again, these screens work much better. The network gray, they work much better if they're in a much darker environment. Are we missing a couple of sample sheets here? Where's my silver at? I think we're missing some. All right, let me get some more stuff here. We're missing some sample sheets here. Where's the white screen at? All right, we got some more. Forgot about these. So this is silver, right there. You can see it's silver. Now, silver screens produce higher white levels than gray screens. And here is white. Because I've had some YouTubers, I've seen them, some, oh, you can just paint your screen with a silver screen. And no. Silver's the worst thing. Silver generates too much white light. As you can see, the silver will pull a higher white level than the gray screen, easily. It almost matches a white sheet of paper. And it can't pick up contrast for jack. White surface. So, this is what you should be looking for in great paint products. These are the kind of tests you need to see. Number one, foliated environment, no dark environments, certified screens, silver screens, gray screens, white surface, ultra short throw projector, showing a color test, color pattern, which shows which screen pulls up the best when it comes to solid colors. This is what they don't show you. Let's see our angle from here. See, our screen is still maintaining the color, light directly hitting the screen, as you can see. No dark areas, no dark corners, nice and bright, as it should be. This is why the test demonstrations we see are poor. Our rating for them is poor. This demonstration is going on just a few minutes ago, sitting in the dark. We don't do that here, because the customer needs to know what they are purchasing. How are your colors going to react? I'm pretty sure your environments are less light than this, so you know how it's going to work out. It's going to work out even better. And for those who want to use this for commercialized, which we advise you do not use the black technology for that. But if you choose to go down that road, you'll see that it'll work. The reason why, if we're using it for commercial, there's going to be contrast in there. And say you're doing something involving like a planetarium, where basically you have to have a black background. You're not going to get that from a gray screen. You're not even with our technology. That's why the disclaimers are in there. All right, let's go again. 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
I like this particular video because it's very dark. Now my screen here is 4 feet by 8 feet. Average 100-inch screen is 4 feet by 7 feet. We're a little bit larger. Now, let me point this out real quick. Man, I just want to end this video. Your measurements on your screens are off. Your screen's not 105. This is a 106-inch screen. A 106-inch screen would be 4 by 8. That would be a 100-inch screen. Or actually over 100 inches. They don't make fixed frame screens in 4 by 8s. They don't exist. Your screen's not. Your screen's exactly at 100 inches, 16:9. That's what it is. But in your demonstration, you said your screen was 105. This is near 106. So you would be at somewhere between 7 feet by 8 feet. This is what this surface comes in. This is 96 by 48. Just want to point that out because we heard somebody in a video say that their screen was 105. I'm like, no, it's not. These are about 105, 106 inches. They're 4 by 8s. They don't make a fixed frame screen 4 by 8s. Anytime you get an odd number like that, unless you've been doing like 235.1, and this screen does a 235.1 because it's 4 by 8. I know, I used to sell the surface. We know what they do. Alright, so as you can see, with the white screen or white surface, network grade 773, certified ultra short throw, and silver screen, still not picking up the same contrast level as the 2.0 or DIGITAL1 2.0, however you want to call it. Let's go to our black background goldfish.
Getting that from
I like this particular demonstration because it just shows the solid black background. Now keep in mind, The technology we have here is pulling a darker shade of gray. It's not pulling a 100% black. The screen behind it has that capability. But compared to the other screens, it's doing a fantastic job. Now, I can see that this screen right here is doing a well job to certify. But like I said, we want to match the certify or overpower it when it comes to a gray screen. When it comes to black or gunmetal, we want to definitely overpower that screen. Now, I've gone into forum sites and we've done the ultra short throw, and they'll say, well, that screen matches the screen. Yeah, but here's the price difference. That screen costs $38. Your screen costs $3,000, maybe $1,100, more than $1,100, $3,000. If it's an ultra short throw, I need to look it up. If it's an ultra short throw, it wouldn't be $3,000, maybe like $1,400, $1,500, maybe in that range right there. Because it's not gunmetal. Gunmetal would definitely cost you $3,000. So consider the fact that that technology we have in this container right here does a screen size of 150 inches, where that one at 100 inches would probably cost you about $1,400, $1,500. All right, let's go over here and let's pull up, let's see the star film, make sure we get all this in here. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Make sure it's picking up on the angle. One of the things people will say about darker screens that they will have an issue picking up on an angle. And yes, some of them do have that issue. We don't, but some do have that issue. That's why we see in that specification sheet 160, like, nope, that's not going to pick up. It's going to have some issues. It's coming up too dark. There we go. Let's do the LG Jazz demonstration. Now, I like doing this demonstration in a fully lit environment. It shows every time these screens turn tan, it means it's having a difficult time picking up color and contrast. Let's try her again. LG Jazz demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. White level demonstration. Let me set up full faithful over here. Get this one set up for a low lumen test. Where is my, I think that's bucket. I'm worrying about walking in front of the projector. I keep forgetting one off the short throw now. Do we have a surface for this? You guys over here for a minute. I need to see if we have a surface for this. I need to get behind. I want to keep walking from the camera. LG Beta Fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
do is, once we're all done with the screen and all, we're going to set this one up just for showcase. We're going to set it upstairs in one of the arcade rooms, because I got to redo that room anyway. We'll hit that with a Sony DPO FH36. Let's do 4K Snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube. I wanna take a walk on the wild side. Nah, I won't stop till I'm satisfied.
And to make sure the white levels are working correctly, so we need the screen to be able to produce white levels where the screen's not going to become dark. Yeah, you know, I'm not going there, but you already know. With those individuals, they're going to be more threatened by this product more than anything, more than the black technology, because you know what? It's in their backyard. That's why. That's why they're extremely threatened over it. And again, like I said, if you feel that you can basically match the product, test demonstrations are right here. Do all of them. And these are long demonstrations. We're already 37 in, and we're just on ultra short though right now. We're not even done yet. This is just ultra short though test. We're already about 38 already in, 39 in already. Let's go pull this one up. Why am I sitting down? I didn't sit down. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. Let's go walk over to the screen. Got to keep doing that. Walk over to the screen to make sure that it's coming up nice and bright on the angles. And this is a screen that we had that was generating literally so much light that the screen was flaring up. Show you it picks up with no problem whatsoever. Mind you, our product is slightly darker. Now, as you can see, you'll be getting a real ambient light rejection screen paint. Not people saying the product is ambient light rejection, but when you go to the website, it says it's not. 3D snowflake screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is why we express that your demonstrations are too short. It's already going to be 1 hour already put in just for ultra short throw by itself. But these are the tests that are required. This is what's needed. So when you purchase this product, you know what you're buying. You're not going to be lied to. All right. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now we covered contrast, we covered colors and white levels. Let's go check out one more. Then we're going to switch over to 1000 lumens. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
As you can see, this is supposed to be in dark, so it's not picking up on the other screens. The certified is picking up a lot better than the rest of them. Now the reason why I was sitting back here, because this is usually where I'm going to be sitting at if I'm watching on ultra short throw. I can't stand demonstrations where people take the camera and zoom all the way in because they don't want you to see the environment. Or maybe the corners may be washing out or becoming dark around the edges, who knows. Philips 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's check out some colors. See if the colors will register.
Sometimes I say that I want you
Okie dokie. All right, happy with that. You gotta take this one off because this is certified. It's certified, but it's ultra short throw, so we can't use it in the next demonstration. Now, we're going to be swapping out 4,000 in the projector. Next test will be at 1,000 lumens. Oh, I forgot, we got to turn these off by remote control. Oh, keep in mind, this is my Sony projector, so we're downstairs in the max out zone in eco mode 2. I'll turn off my projector to show you our settings. See, sits in eco mode 2. So the screen projector was sitting in eco mode. The next test will be this one right here. I see people changing their eco mode and you're in the dark. That does not work well. It doesn't apply well. When you do eco mode on your projector, you're supposed to be in a maximum lit environment. This is called maximum lit, not shadows and corners and all that stuff. You gotta point that out because some people don't understand that part. So over here while it's cooling down, just turn it on. So we're going to be over here using low lumen projector. This is our Sony DPL CS4 projector. I got this for around $75. This projector was discontinued in 1999. The reason why I tell you all this is to show you that we don't use high-end expensive projectors or basically special devices to try to make the screen look like something that it's not. Something we don't do. Let's see, where's the remote control? I just had it. Oh, it's right over here. Okay. running through. She's registering. She's picking up. There we go. Like, where are you? Should have been there by now. Alright, let's see. We're probably going to have to tilt this a little bit. We're going to need something to tilt that. Can we put that on the floor? If we put that on the floor, when I hit that on the floor, I might be able to land that on the floor. Let me see. I'll get rid of this. I'll get. Let's see what we got. We'll do it on the floor. Alright, cool. That's me hitting the button. I'll get my legs to come out a little bit more. Alright, legs aren't acting right. We'll get it working. Sometimes these machines get a little temperamental. We'll get it to work. Alright, let me see. Now this projector doesn't do 16:9 because this projector is so old. It only does 4.9. So here we are at 1,000 lumens. Now keep in mind, and I can't express this enough, people feel that if they start off with 1,000, they end with 1,000. No, it doesn't work that way. If you start off with 1,000, depending on how much light in the environment you're going to have, you're coming off with a lot less by the time you hit the screen. That projector right there has to travel from here, all this lighting, hit the screen, and the screen's going to have to pull an image with whatever lumens are left. As you can see, the network gray isn't registering, the white sheet of paper isn't registering, and the silver won't register. Now when I see people do these demonstrations, of course, always in dark environments. If you're going to be doing test demonstrations or trying to say your product is the same as ours, you have to match our environments, including our projectors. All right, I can't express that enough. I want to get this certified up there too. Oh, I got some paper too. Alrighty, so I'm going to go with the Dark Star 9. No. I like the daylight screen. We'll do daylight screen. So we're going to do daylight screen. That's where the tests get brutal for our products. On a black screen could walk through this with no problem, but this is a gray screen. So we're going to do the Dark Star 9, as you can see right there. That's the screen we're using. That's the color of it. Put that right there. All right. And like I said, if we blend the screen, that's a good thing. Because again, that's a $5,000 screen, and that's a $38 product. Let's get the Dark Star 9 too. I only do 2 of them. Where are the rest of my certified screens? Not all of them. That's not a whole lot of them. I gotta look through my power screens. We're missing a lot. Certified screens are in here. A lot of them. Okay. Let's see. We'll be upstairs. Oh, they might be in the dedicated theater room. They're probably in there. I'm pretty sure. The rest are in the dedicated theater room. Let's go. I'll be back. I'm going to check the dedicated theater room. See if they're up there. Down here for testing. screens go to? Because I know we got more than that. So where do they all go to? Now, I'll explain this to you. The reason why people try to debunk people who do certified screens because they won't do them themselves. That's why. I've been doing certified screen tests so long that I've even had companies with these certified screens contact us. So I must have been doing something right, especially if I got Screen Innovation that will reach out to us about our product having potential when we were testing against their certified screen. So if I know nothing about certified screens, why would a company like that contact me to begin with? Gotta think before you say things out of your mouth, you really do. So people make those consumptions of people that won't do these tests. They'll debunk other people's theories so it make it look like they never would have to do it. But you do. The reason why one of those certified companies never contacted you because your products don't work. That's why, and it would be a waste of their time to even contact you. Well, we can show that we have been contacted. And the reason why we have been contacted because even they can see that our technology is good next to their certified. For anyone who basically at the end of the day doesn't want to believe that theory, I'll send you some literature on Screen Innovation where we got contacted by them. Also to an NDA from Seymour AV. All right, let me see. I'm going to put this one in the middle because usually with the certified screens, I like to have them right in the middle because some of them may get that narrow viewing chrome effect, and we want to make sure everything is fair. Now, from what I've seen in demonstrations of people doing certified screens, very poor job. Number one, you're not supposed to be in the dark. That's ambient light rejection technology the screens are embedded with. So why are you sitting in the dark showing off a cinema grade 5D or one of those? I'm supposed to be in the dark with that. Let's start off with white screensaver. We're using our 1000 lumen projector, our ViewSonic, our Sony VPL CS4, I think that's what it is. So we'll start off with the white levels first. All right, we're going to see how our technology pulls up next to network grade 773, white screen, silver screen, 2 gunmetal certifies. Red screen. Now, like I said, I'm not looking to basically outperform. I'm looking to match, but I'm not looking to outperform the certified screens. This is a great screen. A black screen, on the other hand, gunmetal, as we develop them, they're designed to, they're supposed to. No ifs, ands, or buts. But a gray screen, on the other hand, now we want to match it. A match at a $5,000 screen versus a product that's $38. And with the gunmetal screens, which are much darker than our screen, we do expect for them to have a slight advantage, but not by much. Green screen. All right. Directly, because we want to make sure we're right there and directly with the screens. You don't want to be off on an angle when you're doing these screens because they have that reflective coating. Now, daylight screen is blending our screens a little bit slightly better, but like I said, it is our screen's keeping up with it. But keep in mind, look at the price difference: 5,000 100 inch, $38 150 inch. Slow color changer. Let's see what we go to the slow color changer. What we get. Now the Dark Star 9 is a $3,000 projection screen at 100 inches. We literally can't see the little button that says skipped on the side because the screen is 4.3. They only do 4.3, these projectors. That's how old it is. 1999 is when the projector was discontinued. That's when Prince had its hit, 1999. That shows you how old the projector is. As for the silver screen, as for the network grade 773, it's not even registering on our product on a 1000 lumen projector. Not picking up. White sheet of paper, of course, that's definitely not going to pick up. And we are outperforming a $3,000 Dark Star 9. silver screen on the far end, not registering. Now, this is the first time you ever seen tests like this on a gray screen. Well, that's what we hope. We hope it's like that because, again, it shows you at the end of the day what the others are not doing and should be doing. We just did our ultra short throw test. We're now doing 1,000 lumens in the max out zone. And I want you to look at the environment again. See how much light we're using in the environment. Plenty of light, nice and bright. That's how it's done right. Now you see where the dark star 9 went dark? That's what they call the narrow viewing cone effect. That's where a screen will go dark. See our angle from here to here. There's our projector way back there. There's the light making contact with the screen as always. This is how it's supposed to be done. Now, as I said before, judging by what I've already seen in test demonstrations already, y'all have already lost. The environment alone, without even any test on the screens, you have already lost. Because you can't even mimic our environments. We're not sitting in a dark area. We're sitting in a well-lit area. Alright, let's go over to Starfield Screensaver. So daylight screen is doing quite nicely. We have the, as you can see, the network gray 773. We don't need to repeat what that matched at the end of the day, but we already all know. All right, so network gray 773, white surface, $3,000 dark star 9, $5,000 daylight screen, and on the far end we got silver. $8K desired nature. I'd really like to have that demonstration up front, which would make it a lot more easier for me. But, you know. Now we can honestly say that our product can outperform $3,000 dark star 9, and that's gunmetal. Our technology is not gunmetal. It's gray. Like a mid-gray. Now imagine the person who had the P2 projector on a dark star 9 ultra short throw. If he had this product laying against it, that if he had the black technology laying against it. We're not talking about the black today, we're talking about our gray. Okay, that looks good. All right. LG Jazz demonstration. We like to do this demonstration because it basically shows off areas that are going to basically be to produce and what wasn't okay, put it this way. Screens that can see contrast will show contrast in color. Screens that can't will come up tan. That's the best way I can put it. This is why the network grade 773 test is very important. This is a product that we found and started talking about. We're the ones who started the network grade 773. All our products are tested under the network grade 773. That's why I said that when people are making products, all their products need to be tested under this product. Not just one, all of them. We don't come out here and say, oh, we're going to do one screen and the rest of them don't get tested. They all get tested. Very important. All right, we're at low lumens. Let's go see where the white levels lay at. Snow screensaver. All right. So reveal. And mind you, we may have our supplies in today to paint the 200-inch screen, so we'll probably be doing that today. That's an easy knockout, Joe. So we can have that display outside for the customer. Alrighty, right. Over here. Next demonstration, after low lumen, we do certified tests. We take all screens. Doesn't make a difference if they're gunmetal, if they're light, doesn't make a difference. One of the problems I see when I see people trying to do these demonstrations, they will pick screens that will not give them too much of a fight. We put everything up there. If it's darker, if it's lighter, whatever, it goes against the screen. Screen has to be able to maintain against all certifies in one hit. We do that at 4,000 lumens because, again, we don't want companies complaining that our projectors weren't powerful in the demonstration. Or we usually wouldn't use that kind. We have to do it in certain ones, we're going to do it in all of them. So we need to do all certified, and we do the 9 certified display will be done at 4,000 lumens at 720p. Yeah. So that way, like I said, there's plenty of power for all the screens to be able to absorb as much light as they possibly can to see which ones will perform better. Alright, so as you can see, the white levels are at fantastic at 1,000 lumens. Let's go swap out again, grab ourselves another demonstration as we go on. Let's get the white doggy, or horse, or did I just say horse? Yes, it's a horse. I'm tired, people. I was up last night working on the website, then I had to be up to do this demonstration, and I still got a 200-inch screen to paint. If the product comes today, I'm painting 200 inches a day. And I got orders to ship out, so yeah. So we're doing a lot of testing, and then dealing with this other individual nonsense. All right, let me see. Well, sorry about that. Now, as I said, people, these tests are also challenges. We have actually going to be submitting these challenges to you-know-who, both of them. We expect for you to complete all challenges. Keep in mind the ultra short throw loan test is about an hour. So, if you're going to claim your product and be the same as ours, complete all tests. Just like the XFER, which stands for transfer, so you know next time you put that down. That technology right there has over 12 demonstrations underneath of it. Some demonstrations range from an hour to 3 hours long. If you're going to claim to have any of our products, complete all test demonstrations the same way we have. Till then, you have nothing. Can't express that enough. That's the reason why we do these test demonstrations, to back our products. So when I see great products, and we'll do that search today, let's go look through YouTube, see how many gray screen paints are matching our test demonstrations now. All right, let's come out of here. Let's go pick up the snowflakes. Can't wait to get this on my ceiling. For Christmas, when I have on my ceiling, we get the icicles and everything, like it's frozen out. It's going to be pretty cool looking. If we get a warm winter, sometimes we get a warm winter, sometimes you get it once in a while, you get a little snowfalls and it's a little warm outside. I'm going to invite the little ones down and some friends down. We're going to watch Frozen off the big screen. Now, for those who are saying, that'll get your copyright. I'm kind of working on that. I got a friend of mine who basically, that somehow, they give permission to do movie trailers. So he's going to set me up with something like that so I can do movie trailers, because I really would love to do movie trailers instead of doing the 4K demonstrations. I really like to do movies because that's what these screens are designed for. When we go on Instagram's set up a little different than YouTube. Instagram will let you play so many minutes of it, and they'll let you do it. That's why we go over there. If you watch the 250's got freaking, we're doing Star Wars off of them, King Kong versus Godzilla. We're doing Titanfall. We're doing all kinds of crazy stuff in there. So it's insane for them to see all that stuff going up on the screen. You see the big screen display. It looks amazing. Transformers, that's insane. Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim, we got on there, looks absolutely incredible on 250 inches. Giant mechs walking around on a giant screen that's bigger than you. Yeah. That's why we got the Colossals. The Colossals are screens that people can have giant screens for their backyards. Heck, you can put your own drive-in in your backyard. Actually, I can put a drive-in in my backyard. I can't fit that many cars. Probably like 3 cars, that'd be it. All right, let's come out of here at 1,000 lumens. These our white levels are popping. Did we do this one already? Let's go bring this one up. Pretty sure I did it, but I want to make sure we got it. There we go. So you see the individual snowflakes coming down off the screen? We need to see that. If you can't see that, that's an issue. I think this projector has something like 100:1 contrast. It's pretty low. How much time are we in? Ooh, man. We're nowhere near the end. All right. Philips 4K demonstration. Let's get some color in here. I like to do this one to see what the color is picking up. So I would say daylight screen did extremely well versus our technology. But then, like I said, it's great. 2 things we want from the screen. We need the screen to either to be able to overpower it or basically match it. But like I said, even though their product is matching ours, the beautiful thing about it is ours is $38. Oh, I can't wait to pop into the forum site. There's a forum site where people have these screens. I'll be in there today. Excuse me. I'll be in there today. Like, what did you pay for your screen? You paid how much for it? Oh, okay, interesting. Hey, you want to check this out? How much is it? $38. Now, with that being said, we will be changing the lumen specification because, like I said, if it can pick up down here at 1,000 lumens, it can pick up anywhere in the house with no problem. So the specifications for this one, instead of being 1,500, will be 1,000. We'll test it at 50. We'll test it at 50 lumens projector. We also have to do a paint-on demonstration. Now, mind you, from the 40, we just painted this screen right here, which is 105 to 106 inches. I got the measure on size. We did an 88-inch screen. And now we're going to see if we can coat a 150-inch surface, which I have over there laying on the floor. That is our drop cloth screen, but we use that for doing tests and stuff like that, for measuring. So we can have that actual measurement on how much the screen paints out. That's not a part of the test. It's basically just showing you. It's going to be a separate demonstration. So when I get customers saying, oh, we don't have enough paint, I'm like, are you kidding me? We use 96 ounces to paint a 250-inch screen. 32 to paint a 150-inch screen. Woo! Look at the size of that monster. He's definitely got to go. Hold on. There we go. Alien invasions over here. Too big. I don't mind silverfish, really don't, but if I can see you from this distance running across my floor, you're just a little too big to be in here. God gracious. All right, so yeah, so we had to do all those paint-on demonstrations because we have odd sizes to our containers. So we had to show people that all these screens are painted. 24 ounces paints a 120-inch screen. That's our coverage on it. Not everybody's going to have the same coverage. Did we do the LG? We did the LG already, right? We did that, right? Let's do some of these right here. And as you can see, the network grade 773 isn't picking up all that well, is it? That's why I said, if you match network grade 773, you're not going to pass this screen. But I do look forward to your order. The thing about it is, they never saw the test demonstrations. We didn't do the test demonstrations yet. So quick to jump. Now you see what you just jumped into. You jumped into a bowl of fire. That's what you just jumped into. The other beta testers will have the exact same from your container, so there's no way you can fake the demonstration. Virtually impossible. But now you see how powerful this stuff is. We didn't get a chance to show the screen off. See, people think we do the same test as they do. That's what happens. And they think, oh, what we're showing off was just basically the test. No, we're just showing the screen off. These are the actual tests. Anytime you see something that says test next to it, that means the screen's being tested. So now you see how powerful this stuff is, how basically it is doing certified, it's doing white screens, silver screens, and it's doing the network gray, and it's pushing through it no problem. We're doing it at 1,000 lumens. Now you're going to get worried. Now, the reason why we say that is because we have an individual with quick jump to try to debunk the product by saying that I'm going to buy it. Well, we're looking forward to your order now. But this is what you have to go against. And this person also, too, is, I'm pretty sure, should be doing, as the beta testers will be doing, the test demonstrations. Now, mind you, our beta testers test in very well-lit environments. He's going to have to match their demonstrations in those well-lit environments with this product. If you're sitting in the dark and you're putting this next to your product, then we already know from the door that your screen can't pull the image. This is ambient light projection technology. Understand that. Now, in their demonstrations, they have not ambient light projection on their websites. Screens got to be put in dark environments. They will not label those screens as ambient light. We do. All right. He's got a lot cut out for him. A lot. But I don't think he realized how powerful the screen was. These are the actual tests. So, don't back out. We're looking forward to your order. And bad people have a problem, a habit of backing out. All right, let me see where we're going from here. Let me see. So this is our low lumen test, 1,000 lumens, 600 by 800, 720p SVGA, our Sony DPL CS4 projector. We're doing our certified test. We're doing our test against the network grade 773 here, white sheet surface right here, $3,000 Dark Star 9 by Elite screen, Daylight's gunmetal technology, and a silver screen. Our screen's about 105 to 106 inches, 4x8 wallpaper screen. For a minute, we got to pause. I'm seeing the Dark Star 9 coming up dark on the edges, which means it has pull to the screen. That has to lay perfectly flat to the surface. Okay, that's better. That's another thing too. I've seen demonstrations where people will have lines and wrinkles all in it. You can't do that. That's going to disrupt the picture quality on the certified. It has to be flat and it has to be neat. You don't want that. That's going to distort the picture, make their picture look bad. They have a reflective surface, so if anything disrupts that, any corners or anything, it turns it dark around the edges. It has to lay flat. And they can't have lines on the screen. All right, so the cover on this one, we showed you white levels, we showed you contrast levels, we showed you color patterns. Now we're showing you some everyday videos passing through. Let's see which one picked up. We did the OLED demonstration jazz. I like doing that one because that shows our technology's ability to be able to pull up those contrast levels. Now keep in mind, as I said before, you look at the disclaimer. The product does not pull black levels. It pulls shades of gray. Can't express that enough. All right, next test demonstration. We are going to be firing up on the 4,000 lumen CRYSTAL 720p projector. We'll be doing a certified screen test. So while this is going on, let me start getting set up for that one. We already have 2 certifieds up there. I'm going to knock out all certified screens in one hit. Let me get something else while we're up here. Oh, let's grab this one right here. Do the OLED demonstration there. Get my certifieds ready. Oh shoot! No. We got one of the testers there. 1,000. All right, we got one other test to do in 1,000. We got a white level test to do at 1,000 lumens in the max out zone. That has to be done. So we're not done yet. Next test is going to be 1,000 lumens, white surfaces across the screen, white level test only at 1,000 lumens. All right, so let's get ready for that. This is to make sure that the screen is showing a proper and high enough white level. White screen saver. So we need to know where the white levels lay at. We do this with all screens, including black technology. This is why when we see demonstrations of people claiming that our products come up too dark, we know you are doing something wrong. Because we do these tests. All these tests on display on our products, right directly to the site, so you can see them. Now, in this test, we are going to take white sheets of paper at 1,000 lumens to see if the screen can pick up. Now, some of the tests don't have listed and title. I have to put them in later on. We just didn't have enough room to put everything in. Now, we're better to test the screen on the whitest level we can possibly get, which is a white surface. Gray surface picks up higher than a white. With a gray screen, we don't know that already. Do not? I think we should. All right. Let's go get our white levels done. All right. All right, so we need to make sure the screen does not come up too dark. We can't see it. We don't want that. 4K Snow screensavers. I say before, this test is very important, especially down at 1,000 lumens. That way we're not using a high power projector. We can do this at 1,000 lumens in the maximum zone to make sure the screen picks up, which is very important because we don't want the screen to come up like it's coming up too dark. Over here, we'll show you our angle right here. Show that we are registering and picking up white light from the screen. There we go. Another one. Okay. Now, keep in mind, we don't expect for our technology to match the white screen. What we do expect for our screen to maintain without becoming so dark you can't see it. And as I said before, there are challenges also too at the end of the day. Any gray screen paint product, you want to match this technology, try to do our test demonstrations, feel free. They'll be posted all to the website. So these are also challenges along with tests. We will put a list of projectors that we use in the demonstration so you can track them down and do the test yourself. Okay. Now, this is also too for those of you who have darker mixes. We expect to see these tests done on 1,000 lumens in a max up zone. This is why we're covering everything on the screen. Everything. So if you have a darker product, a darker mix, whatever it is, guess what? You got to do this demonstration. And judging by the tests, we've done these already on other products, which we're not going to mention who, they didn't do so well. They came out extremely poor. So we already know from the door what's going to happen. Now, if any of these tests are skipped in any reviews, we already know from the door you've already failed. Never can get anybody to match your demonstrations to a T. Never. We did that one right. 4K 3D screensaver, snowflakes. I'm gonna leave that one alone so badly. Microwave rice, really, people. Microwave is disgusting. It really is. Truthfully, it's disgusting. What happened to making rice the old-fashioned way? There's our test demonstrations on the snowflakes display. As you can see, our screen's pulling up blue, pulling up nice solid white levels. Screen's not too dark where you can't see it. At 1,000 lumens. Let me show you my projector here so you can see that we are using the projector as we claimed on our demonstration. Here it is on. That is the model number of my projector if you want to go look it up. That's how much light we're using in our environment. You can see that screen is pulling up. And as I said before, our test demonstrations are unmatched. No one is doing test demonstrations like our technology. Let's throw some colors in there for fun. Slow color change out. Now we can do this on black screens. Black screens can produce higher white levels than white screens, silver screens, and gray screens, and also a black paint. Easily at 1,000 lumens with no problem. So judging by what we're seeing here in the test, we can mark it down as 1,000 lumens. That screen is going to be able to pick up. Of course, you're going to have a much better projector than the one we have on the floor, because this one was discontinued in 1999. It's very, very, very old. Now, I don't like to use new projectors, because new projectors have a lot of perks and stuff in it to try to make the screen look like better than what it is. We don't like doing that. I like to keep it real. Now, mind you, you got products out there, like I said, using high-end expensive projectors, dark environments. And again, the price they want for a gray screen is definitely not there. Our products, we can do this in fully lit environments. Test demonstrations against certified screens, also short throw demonstrations, all done in fully lit environments. And we can do this at $38. I'm more excited about the paint on. You know why? Because I just did a 100-inch. This one, 88. We went to 150. I'm curious if we can do it. I'm excited about that. All right, so you can see the difference between the white screen and this one. This one, I got to test knockoff projectors. I don't know. I'll tell you the truth, I really don't know. But I don't know. That's the thing about it is, we don't know. All right, so as you can see, our color pulls up better, right? Let's go switch over just for fun. We're just doing it for fun. We're supposed to be doing white levels only, but we're doing it for fun. Starfield screensaver. This is all just for a little fun. Just having some fun before the next video. All right, so that's out of the way, because I almost missed that. I was like, wait a minute, are we supposed to be doing like all white level for a minute? Did we just miss that right there? All right, let's get that. Hold on for a minute. Skyworth food demonstration. I gotta cover all this. It drives me crazy if I don't. This is why I can't cut corners, because this stuff will drive me nuts if I don't. Skyworth food demonstration. Okay, let's see what's going on with this one, because for some reason I'm not bringing up what we just asked for. I see Skyworth food demonstration. They say they've been asking for that demonstration way too much. Let's remove it. Don't remove it. We need it. Skyworth food demonstration. Come on, let's just find it. It's on there. There it is. Fighting me. How dare you? That background's supposed to be dark black, by the way, but again, coming up in the shade of gray. All right. Now, as you can see, it's picking up the white levels, white sheets, but they're not picking up any color. All right, while that's running, let me get set up for the certified test next. From there. Not bad, 129, an hour and 29 minutes. And we already did the ultra short throw. We've done the 1000 lumen low level projector demonstration. Now we're about to switch over to the 4000 lumen projector at 9 certified screens. Woo, yeah. I love my test demonstrations, I love it. All right. We've already hit five white surfaces versus our technology maxed out environment. Plenty of light, as you can see, no dark pockets, no dark corners, none of that nonsense. No neon lights in the background, glowing in white to try to illuminate the background to be more than what it's not. No fake environment. All right, let's go over. We got 9 certified screen demonstrations to do. Let's move this out of the way. Let's get set up on this one over here. We're setting up on our crispy 720p. We haven't hit 1080p yet, have we? Nope. All right, let's get you in here. Get you set up. Oh, we got speakers running for this one. The other one don't have speakers running through it. So as that machine shut down, let me see, where are we at? Oh, just cutting on audio, just clicked on. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, from there. We're in the 9 screen certified demonstration. Let me get my projector split up. This one's off. Okay, this one's down. Now we start off at 1000 lumens is because anything in the mark of 1000 lumens, which is the lowest we use, up to the 4000, automatically shows you from the door. We did 5000 on here too, also too. We'll have the Sony VPO FH36 or distance throw projectors, but we'll show you that at 1,000 lumens we can pull up down here easily. We can pull down at 1,000 lumens. You can do this in your home with ease. And mind, this is a much older machine that we use in the demonstration. Let me put this up in the pile. All right. Well, let go. Keep it really neat. You don't want stuff tossed about all over the place. Try to keep everything as possible while I'm doing these tests. All right. Now let's get to the certifies. Now we can't do certified ultra short throws on here because again, they don't work with long throw projectors. Or short throw projectors at that. I'm not even picking my short throw projectors. Alright, we want to start off with DMP Supernova. We got two of these. One is the Infinity, one's the Blade. These are very dark screens. One's Infinity, one's the Blade. That one right there. Okay, how much one we got in this scoot over? Right there. Now this product right here, we consider this to be our gray technology. This is considered to be the white technology of our technology. DMP Supernova right there. One's Infinity, one's in Blade. That's the color of it right there. Now, as I told you before, what you buy from us, do your research, and you will notice that no one does our demonstrations. No one. Cut it as much as possible. And as you can see by how much light we have in the environment, judging by the demonstration you just saw previously, again, always in the dark. I'll just assume to call that vampire paint. There we go. Here we another sample sheet right here we're putting up. Another one from Daylight. Color of it right there. All right. Let's grab ourselves another one. This right here is a matinee black. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a matinee black right there. That's by Seymour AV. Every time I talk about Seymour AV, I talk about the people I met over at Seymour AV. Very, very nice people. Very polite, very nice people. Compared to some of the other people I've met already. They're very, very nice, respectable people. Just want to do a comparison so we'll see how we measure up. Over here, we're also going to be putting up here the Dark Star 9 by Elite Screens. I have to have these in middle right here. This one I can probably get. It has so much of a reflective surface. Right there. Next, this is another one of Daylight screens. This is her darker screen. This comes with a 0.9 gain, as you can see right there. Alright, let's get this one set up. I'm going to put this one right over here. This one did extremely well in the demonstration, quite well. I'm going to get some tape underneath that. I need that to lay perfectly flat. It's not laying flat enough for me. Now the reason why they don't like us and they try to debunk our theories because they don't want people to start asking them to start doing more tests. That means you're going to have to work a little harder. You have to roll your sleeves up and get it done. Matinee silver. And that's the reason why they try to debunk. So, just so you know, that when you get companies that will contact you about your products, even they see on camera that your products are good. No, they wouldn't even bother with you. Just like they don't bother with you. Now, the reason why I say that because we have an individual who always goes in and tries to debunk whatever we do. Yet, he feels that we're in the same boat as him. No, we're not. There's my great product right there. How many we got up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing a CEWA 81.3. Missing the lighter ones. Where are they at? Ah, yes. Boom. We got them. We need these. These are the light ones. So this is a CEWA 80 1.3, and you can see it right there. And this one right here is their matinee black with a 0.9 gain. Yes. Ooh, there's some more. I have 9 up there. Now I guarantee you that all test demonstrations done today have never been done on any of the products at all, period. And like I said, these are all challenges. We expect for all these challenges to be completed by today, live, if you have the same thing we have. I'm going to go upstairs and grab my charger on my phone to tell me I'm going to die on you. If you don't have these tests to back up, then again, why would anyone buy it from you? Shows the difference between our products and yours. Here we go. All right, now we should be at our mark. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 certified screens versus our new advanced digital 1 crystal screen paint. Let me go with my charger for my phone. We're beginning the test here. Show you that I work way too many hours. Literally went all the way upstairs to get my charger to realize that I brought my charger downstairs with me. All right, that short trip of insanity. All right, let's go from here. White screen first, as we always like to do. All right, this allows us to see what screens are going to produce high white levels and which ones are not. Well, not white levels, you know what I'm talking about. They can maintain their color. All right, so let's begin. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, as I said before, in these test demonstrations, we test our product to see how many certified screens can take in. Keep in mind, well-lit environments are extremely important for these demonstrations. We need to see how much light our screen can absorb in compared to the other ones without fading or washing out. None of the projectors we use in the demonstration are calibrated, or no special enhancements whatsoever, like so you've seen in other demonstrations. Let's begin. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. This is my first time doing 9 on here. So the daylight screen comes the closest to our product. Now for someone we're saying, well, that's good. Actually, it's good, but also it's not good for them. This product is $38. That's why. $38 for a 150-inch screen. That is $5,000 for a 100-inch screen. So even if they do match the product, they can't match the product in price. Even under our black technology, none of this would ever pick up at all, period. This would turn into a white sheet of paper against black technology. And that technology right there, there's something that these screens can never do. Oh, I forgot we got to be up here today to do another 9 screen certify on the black screen, and I got to set it upstairs anyway. But yeah, black screens will turn all this new. Just to show you how powerful the screen is, I'm going to stick a white sheet of paper. Watch what happens. It'll turn every last one of those screens almost near a white sheet of paper. That's how powerful the black ones are. Now keep in mind, this technology we have here is considered to be our white projection screen. If this is what our white projection screen technology looks like, which is what we consider, we put in the category of a white screen, imagine what the screen behind it's designed to do. There you go. All right. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, to be fair, and to be fair here, because some people are not fair in the demonstrations, the lighter screens are not going to have the ability to be able to pick up contrast levels next to our screen because our screen is slightly darker. This is what people don't explain in their demonstrations. Like when they're doing bare silver screen against a product they have maybe darker, they don't realize that because your product is darker, it's going to pick up a slightly higher, better contrast than the surface that's not. That's why I'm telling you this. These gray screens we have up here, the cinema gray 1.3 and so forth, the lighter screens are not going to pick up contrast levels equal to our screen. The gunmetals should, because again, they're gunmetal screens. Now we all know at the end of the day, none of these screens are $38, right? The certifieds, none are $30. That's why when we do these demonstrations, black screens, and people say a screen, that's a $540 screen at 120 inches, none of those screens can match it. That's the whole purpose of our technology. The gray screen products, as I said before, when we started developing black technology, the whole purpose behind the black technology when I first saw the darker technology was to design something to compete with or be to overpower certified screens. That's our main goal. We couldn't care less about great technology. We developed it many years ago, so we're good on that. But again, after seeing some of these demonstrations, and you know who are these people faking their demonstrations on so many levels, doing such poor demonstrations, and then cheating customers out of their home theater experience for the first time with some cheap, fast, mixed paints, it was time to come in and change things. So that's why we developed this technology to be able to produce a better image. And I told you that this technology in a day would be able to take on some certified screens. I didn't say all, I said some certified screens. And as you can see by the test demonstrations we have displayed here today, none of the great screen paint products that I've seen so far have been able to match the test demonstrations. None of them. And if they haven't been able to match them, and they're selling this product, it means the product was never tested. This product is not even available yet. We can't sell it until the tests are done. And as you can see, there are products out there that are being sold, no test. So let's take a look at the environment, because I love to show up the environment on all the light we have in here, nice and bright as it should be. Plenty of light hitting the screen. Let's go walk over here. Let's look at our angle gain. Remember I told you some screens have the narrow viewing cone, so that's what you're seeing triggering off right now. When we walk in front of the screen, see how it's light? See how I turn? This is called a narrow viewing cone effect. See? Not all screens have this problem, but it does present itself. All right, this is the projector we're using over here. We're using our CRYSTAL LW401. This is my 720p projector. Price for this projector cost me around $270. They might have jumped in price because we've been mentioning that projector quite a lot. All right, so a slow color change out. Slow color change out. Are we doing a slow color change out already? I just changed to a slow color change out. Okay, whatever.
There's no sound like yours.
So let's do the slow color change out We'll do contrast levels, white levels, as we've been doing in every single test. They all have to be done. You can't just come on camera and just basically just show pretty colors bouncing across the screen. Voila, we're done. No, 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 no. Dark environments, calibrated projectors, using projector enhancements, modification tools. You can't do that. And it's very important that the environment, the screen be introduced to as much light as possible. If you notice, if you look behind me, see my windows? Do you ever see me point to my windows? Look at the window. No, we don't. That does have nothing to do with the screen. We got another light the same way as in here. That doesn't mean anything over there. It's not in contact with the screen. That's a light that's in contact with the screen. So if my door is open behind me, that has nothing to do with my screen here. If my door is open upstairs, that has nothing to do with my screen that's sitting on my wall. It has nothing to do with the screen in the next room. Now, if I take a screen and I stick it over by the fireplace and I open up the door, now that has something to do with the door. So now you see what a good quality screen paint is supposed to look like, how it's supposed to be formed, and how it should be tested. And as I told you before, the prices are too expensive. This is a great product that's been around for 9 years. It's very old. Even if we advance it, it's still an old product. As for black technology, find how many screens out there that are actually super jet black like ours, that actually perform like ours. Majority of most screens out there are gunmetal screens, not black. I haven't seen any certified screens yet with a black screen yet, which I'm still waiting to see. Oh my goodness, that is my ultimate freaking dream, just to find one certified screen to do a black screen so we can go against it. But they're all gunmetals. That is my dream right there. I'm on my phone, sitting up, just looking at black screen, certified black screen, certified black screen, certified black screen, just searching. I'm not finding it. But I hope one day we will find one. I thought the T-Prism was black when I first saw it. I was like, oh, that's a black screen, certified. You gotta be kidding me. And tracking down the company, looking where the screen's at, where we gotta order, where we gotta get it from. We gotta buy the whole screen. We gotta need to get the whole screen. We need to get it down there. It's a black screen. And then I saw a demonstration on YouTube, and the screen was gunmetal. All right, got the color change out. Let's go over here and let's pull up our Starfield screensaver. See where our contrast levels are coming in. Whew. And like I said again, the lighter screens are not going to have that ability to pull that contrast due to the fact that they are a much lighter screen. Screens we do expect to pull up are screens that are darker screens that have that kind of gunmetal design to them. DMP Supernova. One of the screens, I think it's Infinity or Blade is one of them, but it's a darker screen. Daylight's a darker screen. Dark Star 9 is a darker screen. These are the screens we expect to be to pull up much better. All right. AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, this product will have a batch number attached to it. Like all products will have a batch number. So all products will be tested before it's shipped out the door. Sorry, we cannot include this for overseas shipping. We do apologize for that. Price is just a little too expensive. It would kill us in the end. So we can't do it. We have some customers that are calling from overseas, like we'll pay the shipping costs, and if you pay the shipping costs, no problem. Shipping costs for one of these overseas would probably be about $39. That's it. But we can't include it because it'll consume everything we have, so we can't do it. We lose our shirt on it. We'll be working for nothing, so we can't do it. But as you can see, what it's designed to do, these are screens worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, we will be doing some demonstrations also too of the technology we have here versus black technology, because we need you to see that also too. Because we don't want people, even we have the disclaimers up there, we don't want people thinking that this screen is going to do the same thing as a black screen. No, not going to happen. Just to give you an idea. You see the background of the woman sitting at right now? You see how black her skin is? In an OLED demonstration on real black 100% technology, that background would be blacker than her skin tone. Yep, that's how they're done. But this technology we have here at $28, this is a great technology, can outperform certifies. You've seen the white level test, produces amazing high white levels. I'm quite happy with it. Quite frankly, I didn't think we were going to be trying to develop a gray screen paint. We're trying to figure out how to go about this, and I'm thinking like, okay, if we make it too light, then the ambient light rejection is not going to kick. There's going to be problems with it. Heightener may fire off too high. We'll have issues with that. I mean, bigger issues than what we saw before. Contrast levels, contrast shifting technology might not kick in. That may be issues right there. Colors might not pop the right way. Black screens, easier when you're dropping those elements in there. This right here, yeah, interesting, real interesting. So when I fired the screen up for the first time and I seen it come up with all the lights without the tannish around the screen, I was like, oh, we got something different here. So that means we had to go into the website and change it because we had LT ambient light technology. We didn't think it was going to have the ability to pull, and it has the ability to pull. So if you're a gray screen paint product and you're not sitting in this environment that we're sitting in right now, you can't go against this screen. You'll wash out. Certified test demonstration, 9 certified screens versus the AD or Advanced Digital 1 Crystal Screen Paint 2.0, which will be available tomorrow. Tests are almost completed. We still got a few more to go. So the screen has already passed its ultra short throw test. We spent an hour in ultra short throw test. Check it out. There's a lot of brutal testing on that. 1,000 lumens test showing the projector can maintain its ambient light rejection technology that's embedded into it. It can maintain color and contrast without washing or fading out. No dark rooms required. Now, for those who are itching to see the screen with the lights out, we will be transporting the screen upstairs to one of the rooms upstairs. I have a game in the room up there. We're going to display it on the wall, and we're going to do a demonstration. Lights out. It's very dark in there. And we'll also put some stuff. We got to put certifies against the screen. We can't do a demonstration just strictly in the dark without something to throw against the screen. What's the point? Got to do something crazy. Now, the disclaimer, we advise you, do not use this for dedicated theater rooms. You can if you want, it's up to you, but we advise that the black screens are better. Outside, we advise that the black screens are better. There's certain areas we said, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's going to be better than the stuff you're used to seeing. That was the whole purpose. Develop something better than everybody else that doesn't cost a lot of money. For those of you saying, can you do that with black technology? No. Do you have any idea how expensive it is to develop that technology? It's very costly. But even at the price we're at, we're still cheaper than these screens. Man, tell me, my Lord and Savior is not amazing. It's a blessing, ain't it? All this technology comes from Him. Allowed us to be able to take a gray screen, give it the ability to be able to level and be able to, we'll say level, but say match and compete with high-end certified screens and do this in a max out zone at that. Man. All right, let's see. We're not done yet. We're still finished. Let me go. See, we got to do white level test next. White snow screen savers.
Getting that from you.
This will give the lighter screens their chance to shine because they're much lighter screens. They're used to produce higher white levels.
Universal protection is something brain scientists have been working on for more than 60 years. That's why Raid brands protect more people from pests in more places. Raid, protection for everyone. S.C. Johnson.
Invariably, your best stories end up being the ones written in
why we chose the gunmetal technology to go against the screen? Because I could have did dark gray paint. It's not a challenge. I want to go against something that is designed to be better than dark gray paint. We've tested dark gray paint against certified screens. Certified screens kick the living daylights out of it. Let me show you. I hate to bring this up in the video, but we did the UV against that screen right there, the daylight screen. That's a good screen, I'm gonna tell you. It beat the crap out of it. It was able to produce a much higher white level, a beautiful white level. Maintained its colors and contrast, beautiful. So I figure if I'm gonna do a demonstration against this product, let's go against gunmetal screens to see exactly if it can take it. A gunmetal screen is gonna be a much more advanced screen than a gray paint any day. And that's why we did the gunmetals. And you see what the daylight screen's doing. The daylight screen is good. We're matching that screen, but it's matching us too at the same time. So that's a challenge for me. But at the end of the day, the daylight screen would cost you $5 grand for 100, and that screen would cost you $38 for 150. That's why we chose the challenge with B and the gunmetals versus our technology. Now, one of the things I don't see, and I came back in, I did the demonstration upstairs, was doing the gunmetal on white levels, because our screen has to be to maintain a high enough white level to match that gunmetal. And it's going to be a little darker than our screen too also. Better reflect the surface, that's what we're going to have to fight against. When we did this against the UV mix, the problem that happened was the UV mix maintained a very dark level next to a screen that was gunmetal. That didn't go so well. Gray paint, please. We do certified dark gunmetal screens because I want a screen that basically it's going to give me a hard way to go. And man, I tell you right now, that daylight screen is good. It's really good. Next to our gray technology, no. What the heck is that noise? We had a bug in here? Oh. Next to our black technology, oh please. We take that out easily. Next to the gray, yeah. That's why I'm going to the forum site. There's a forum site where they had these particular screens at. We're popping over there with our $38. All right. All right, it's buzzing there. Noise. What the freak was that? Oh man, the other day that was something else, man. I heard this buzzing upstairs, couldn't figure out where it's coming from, and sure enough, it was this giant mosquito the size of a corkscrew. Whew. That's when you panic and try to run around the house to find anything to kill that one at the end of the day. Oh, look at this. What is this? Look at the white levels on this. We gotta put this on a black screen. Wow. That is so frosty. Pen, me the pen. We gotta test this on a black screen. That is so frosty. It's so white. You ever watch Beat Street? Where the guy goes, look at the train. It's so white. It's so clean. I love demonstrations like this because this demonstrates against the test against my black technology. That is the whitest demonstration I've seen so far. We're doing this one today. I love demonstrations like this. Who has this? All right, snowfall screensaver. I like this demonstration. When I do the demonstration on the cottage, there's a lot of black and there's some black in it. But this one has hardly any black in it. It's basically mainly bone white. These are the ones we like to do on the black screens. Oh, definitely doing this one. I got my 44 upstairs waiting to go. All right, man, That is beautiful. Look at the white levels. Our technology is doing well, by the way, but I'm just saying, look how white the screen is. You know how this is going to look on a black screen? I cannot wait. Okay, snowfall, fantasy. Snowfall, fantasy. All right, people. We're not getting a chance. I'm always hunting for white demonstrations with a lot of white levels, and when I get one, it is a fantastic joy because I get to put it against my black screen. Oh, by the way, tomorrow 44 will be at 100. We finally last night got our elements late last night. I'm seeing flashlights going off on my freaking. I'm like, who the freak is on my porch? And I go look out there, and it's a guy dropping off our last ingredient. So 44 is done, completed. Let me see. All right, okay. We did the white levels. Oh, wow, that's amazing. I freaking love that so much. Oh, Snow Screensaver Snowflakes 3D.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I love it. White
My
level.
plate dining set. Table and 6 chairs, or table, 4 chairs and bench in 3 finishes. In dining.
All right, so we did color patterns. We did contrast levels. We're doing white levels right now. You see something interesting? Watch this. That's certified. That's network grade 773. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? You can put that in the screen with no problem. All right, let me see. Let's go with some colors. Fill out the 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
So the only screen we have up here out of this certified that's matching us and we're matching it is daylight. That's it. And we still beat the screen because you know why? Our price point is way past this screen. And like I said, when it comes to the lighter screens, remember, these are screens again are going to have some complications with a screen that's slightly darker than it. So you got to put that, you got to count that in there too. We're going to do, when we're done with this, we're going to come back and do this again, separate demonstration, because I got to show this off again. Now, we're not going to mention his name, but you two gentlemen, this is what you're going to have to pass today. Every last one of these test demonstrations done live on your product in network grade 773 will be in every single demonstration as we had in ours. We do not expect you to be in dark environments when you do this. Same as ours, fully lit. I think he's regretting making that statement about buying the product now. Ooh, it's going to be brutal for you. We design stuff. We design stuff. Let's see where we're going to go to next. Oh, we got to do the LG. Now, if you decide he wants to back out, we're not going to hold it against you. So this is what he's going to be up against. He has to pass all test demonstrations under the product. It's going to be a lot. You can't be in a dark environment. As you can see, we're not in dark environments doing these tests. You have to swap out and use multiple projectors, which means you can't depend on one projector. You can't do that. Sorry. You can't have a calibrated projector. And your projectors all have to be 720p's. We haven't used the 1080p yet. We got them over there, we just haven't used them yet. And even worse upon worse, you're going to have to beat the 2 beta testers that are going to have the same product you're going to have also. And their environments are well lit, so you're going to have to beat them too. You think this was going to be easy? You think you're going to just buy the product, take it down, tamper with it? Oh, heck no. You're going to go through some stuff. Your products, all your products are going to have to match this. This is the new grade product now. You're going to have to match this in order to be able to sell your product. And the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to beat network grade 773. Think about it. Your customers are going to pay $90 to $158 for a product that can't even compete with this technology at $38. Are you kidding me? No, they're going to buy from us. This is saving you thousands of dollars. Just basic common sense. $1 is $1. Depends on how much of it you get to keep. Now, our whole purpose when we developed this technology was not to take from them, but to get better product to the customers. Because no one should be stuck in dark environments at the end of the day. Not in this decade in time. And your customers all sit in a dark environment. And here we are in a fully lit environment with a $38 screen paint. Now, my kitchen, as I told you before, I was thinking about what screen to put in there. I'm putting one of the exotics in, because my kitchen, I want it to be that Miami Vice kind of look to it, that pink and sky blue. So, we have a screen paint called Infinity Blue coming out. It's part of that crazy collection. I'm putting one of those in the kitchen. I need the screen to be blue. I need to be blue. I'm putting some high pink lights behind the back of it, so I can have that whole look to it. Oh, I can't wait to work on that. That's going to be so freaking sweet. Because I need to match the interior of my kitchen. I'm changing the kitchen over. Give it like a kind of an 80s kind of look to it. So people understand, at the end of the day, the whole purpose of this technology is to give you something better. Something you can go back to our website and you can look at the demonstrations, the test demonstrations, and compare them to other people that are making these products and see if they're doing them right. And we kept our word. We said we're going to do exactly what we said we're going to do. We're going to develop a great product, have it marked under $50. It's going to take on some certified screens. It's going to produce amazing contrast levels, not black, but there are shades of gray, remember that. White levels, and we can do all this in a max out zone at 720p projectors. And there you go. It launches tomorrow. We're not done yet. We're still testing. So the certifies, I want to run a couple more on that one. That's my screen's going off on auto. The lights on auto. For those, you may want to see what it looks like outside. Oh man, did I break my headsets? Mother George, I just got these headsets. Oh, mother goodness. Anyway, we'll take it outside today and we'll do some demonstrations on it today. So you can get an idea. It's not designed for outside, like I said. You can use them outside, but like I said, we prefer the black screens outside, but we'll take it outside so that way it kills all curiosity. Let me see where we want to go next. Let's grab the OLED horse. we still got to paint a 150-inch screen, which I got to grab that now. Certified screen. Again, ultra short throw test is completed. We need to do a short throw. We got short throw test. We're having the short throw projectors, so we cover that too. That's why we own all these projectors, because all these projectors are needed desperately for testing. So specification sheets, we're going to go in, we're going to add some stuff and edit some stuff. We thought we were going to be at 1,500 lumens, 1,000 lumens now. And we have to do the knockoff projector demonstration too. See if it pulls up on a knockoff. Because it's not black, so let's see what happens. You never know. Sure those tests really bad. Right, projector, short throw. On top of the screen. Where's it? Sony 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Temperature down.
Can I get a big deal cheeseburger?
Adding the pickle fries. Sonic, big deal cheeseburger. Order up.
Make sure we put it nicely in the corners. Very important. Move, that screen has to pull. I pause on walking by because again I don't want to take away from the video. Alright, just want to make sure. I gotta go back a little bit. Sorry, you have to understand, my brain bugs me. So if something's not done right, it'll press into my head over and over and over and over again until I do it. So just because it's a bump, a little bit taken away, I have to go back and show it all over again. If not, it drives me crazy. It's not just for y'all, it's for me. I have to know. Remember, one time I was outside, it was cold, I was freezing to death outside, I wanted to get in the house and get something to eat. I was doing a demonstration for the screen to make sure it didn't crack and peel outside, and I missed one of the demonstrations. I literally had to pack everything up, take it back outside, do the demonstration again. Because I have to know. Alright. So get us up another one. Let me see. Oh, pinball. Oh, and I do that color demonstration too on that side too. That's why I said when I see people like the two, we're going to call them the two, we know they are. Where are your test demonstrations? Because I'm not seeing them. And this is why you should never ever launch a product or take any money from a customer unless your product is tested. I'm gonna go to a dark area of my house and I'm gonna go to sleep for about 2 hours. I am freaking so tired, I'm barely standing up. But we need to get this done. We're gonna do a color test right now. Then we gotta come in, we're done with this, with the certifieds. We did black levels, we did white levels, we did contrast. Now we're doing color display after doing color patterns, which is very important. Next we're switching over to a BenQ projector short throw. Now, some of the certifieds have to go. I do know for a fact that DMP supernovas don't work with short throw projectors because they specify that in their forms. How many of these screens actually work on short throws? Well, no. This is how you find out. Put the screen on white, hit it with a projector. If they come up dark, they don't work on ultra short throws. Because it won't be to generate light. So far, 9 screen certified tests almost completed. So this is what I try to explain to people about when we get the right remote control here. I don't think we do. Hold on. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. There we go. When you are passionate about your work and your job, you barely eat, you barely sleep, you barely have time to take care of yourself. I do make sure that I serve my Lord and Savior first before all things. I put him first. But it becomes like a bit of madness at the end. It really does. You become so obsessed and embittered that what you do, this is all you dream about, all you think about. I love my work so much that basically I would rather be here doing this than going out on vacations and partying and having fun. I would rather be here. When I'm out there, I'm thinking about this 24/7. I'm always thinking about some new idea about how we can design this, how we can build this, how we can create this. This is my entire world right here. And it shows because we do tests. We do so many tests because the tests are very important because it shows us maybe new stuff we can figure out later on how to re-engineer the technology into something else or things we need to fix to make the technology even better. But you have to have a love for this in order to basically to be to develop a good product. What we see is people who don't have a love for it. They don't at all. They don't really care for it. It's just a hobby to them at the end of the day. This is why I take it extremely personal when I see people doing tests like that, don't do the demonstrations, and products are matching house paint and all that other nonsense they're doing. This is why we take it very personally. You gentlemen don't love what you do. You have no passion, no love for it. This, I love. This is my life. I love this more than anything in the world. I love my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ more than anything in the world because it was because of him I had this technology. But because I'm not on camera wearing brand new clothes and I'm covered in paint and sawdust and dirt and everything, it's because this is all I do. This is what I love to do. Sometimes I work so many hours, I'm sitting in bed asleep with food in my mouth. I wake up with food in my food I haven't even had a chance to consume yet because I'm beaten, I'm tired. And I get up, maybe hungry, starving, but got food in the fridge, but I'll go back to this work because this is what I love to do. And it's going to be the hardest thing for me. When I got to give it up. You don't love what you do. I take a lot of pride in my work. I couldn't care less what people say about me. They can call me this, call me that, and day. I don't care. I love what I do. You can call me a scammer, a thief, whatever you want, but I can back my product out 100% on so many levels it's not even funny. That's the problem with you gentlemen. You don't have any passion in your work. And the day I have to get this up, it's going to be the worst day of my life because I love what I do. But sooner or later, Mr. Bird has to retire. But until then, this is what I get a chance to do every day. So, you can basically tease me about crying a little bit on camera, about getting choked up about what I do, but that's my passion and that's my love. You will never understand it. Never. I had fun making this product. A lot of fun. And on top of that, I get to help people at the end of the day that may not be the afford our high-end technology, but at least they don't have to be subjected to that nonsense at the end of the day. They really get a good screen paint at the end. And we know the naysayers are going to come out and try to tear it down and destroy it, but again, you guys don't win on this. You get exposed and you lose every single time. But we just keep on designing and keep on making what we do, what we like to do. Now, I got to get done this, more testing, and then I have to finish some of the labels for the exotics because I want one of the screens in my kitchen. I need one badly. All right, we run everything from here for our display, maybe. Oh man, let's see. A cup of hot tea. Center corner. You just drink my tea and think of it. No, probably would be here today. As usual, I'm at VR at the bottom of the ocean. Watching the fish move around. All right, let me see what we got to test. We got ultra short throw test next. We knocked out just about everything. All right, certified's done. ultra short the demonstration. I still got to take pictures because we have no pictures for the site yet, so I can come back down here, take pictures of everything. All right, we'll get that done. Whew. Man, work. I haven't even shaved in like 4 days. This reminds me when I used to do programming. When I used to do programming, they would send me, what do you call it? I forgot the name. I had to do freaking, I was doing remote control access to people's computers and fixing their stuff. But anyway, when I was doing a lot of programming, basically, I freaking wouldn't leave the house for like 4 or 5 days on end. Man, no shower, no shave, nothing. Just sitting there, type. Listen to a little music, talk to a few people here and there. Buddies would knock on my door like, yo, dude, when you're coming out of Cape, almost done. I had some job I had to do. When my job was done, they transferred money to my banking account. I get up, go into the bathroom, get shaved, cleaned up, got put on some new gear, got money in my pocket, and go run out with my friends. Then go back in for another 4 more days. I worked days in the cave. Yeah. All right, let me see. All that's finished. Let's knock our certifieds are done. I do know the DMP supernovas don't work with short those. That we do know. But these we can't use. This DMP? Yes, DMP. We can't use these. Other than that, basically, I was doing this demonstration on DMP supernova. We had an NEC short throw projector, and the screen came up dark, and I was like, what the heck? And then I read in the pamphlet, they don't work with all short throw projectors. They do have screens that work with them, but these particular ones don't work with them. So we want to follow the guidelines as much as possible. Oh, it's a damn going outside and watch my screen. I'm going to watch some TV shows outside on the deck. Yeah. All right. And let's see where the other one's going to lie at. All right, so we're going to be using the BenQ short throw projector for this demonstration, for this test. So this one's down, and we need a fire stick. Ugh. Now, I already told you that just because I retired doesn't mean my clock's going anywhere. That's why we're lining all these contracts up. They're going to continue on my work. I just come in every once in a while just to sign off on a few things. That's basically about it. But other than that, I have enough technology and ledgers to pretty much for years. Stuff that's more advanced than this right here, or 44s right now. So I've got stuff that I have that I haven't even had a chance to test out, and they're my ledgers. So when it's time for me to vacate and go to another part of doing something else, well, I'm not doing anything else. I'm pretty much just going to sit around and feed squirrels all day. Pretty much that'd probably be it. But anyway, the other companies will be taking over, and they would be going from there. Every once in a while, if I have to sign off on something, I can just, hopefully, we're in VR by now. We're all doing VR right now, but I can do VR business from there. That'd be pretty cool. I have to leave my farm, just go into my area and just strap on and be good to go. I think basically when I retire, I'm going to cut off from all social media altogether. I want to get my farm and just my animals, and that's it. That's what I want. Get me a couple of, I don't want the llama, well, I might want to get a llama. You know, you don't spit on me. But I want a couple of the alpacas. I love the alpacas. This is a YouTube channel called Useless Farms, and they got this alpaca in there called Michael. Oh, I love Michael. Michael is so cool. I swear I love Michael so much. He is so cool. One day I would love to be able to meet Michael. The rest of the animals are freaking amazing. Don't get me wrong, the farm is incredible, amazing. But Michael is my favorite. I love Michael. It's called Useless Farms. You gotta check out Michael. Michael is so cool. I wish they had Michael t-shirts. That'd be nice. I want a Michael t-shirt. I love Michael. Michael is so cool. She is absolutely living the dream. Having a farm. All right, let's get the short throw projectors. Are we plugged up? Oh, I'm not plugged up. That would help. That would definitely help. We definitely have to do some more projector mapping on the mirror, but I'm thinking about getting a much bigger mirror for the projector mapping. And I want to do a circle projection screen. Yeah, I'm building a circle projection screen for the mapping. We need it for the projector mapping. I want to do a portal. All right, let's see if we're in now. Michael is so cool. I'm gonna watch use this one today and see what Michael's doing. Golden Shaw Farms is another one. I found that one by accident because I was doing research on solar panels for Tesla, and he happened to pop up on the feed. I saw he had his barn, he had solar plates design, and that's how I got hooked on his channel. Watching his videos. You need this? I'm gonna go there. Oh man, I forget about short boost tape. There's such big images. Okay, we're definitely need something to prop this up. Let me see. What do we need? I got my RetroCloud hooked to the floor. I'm gonna run my Dreamcast too. I'm gonna run my Dreamcast to the floor. Get this done. Think about short-term projectors, man. Also, short-term projectors would be so much better if they make these things with lens shift. Oh, it'd be so cool. Lens shift would be so much easier. I don't know if it's short though. Let me see which one of these are coming up dark. All right, that's our short throw projector BenQ. Let's see. White screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, daylight screen's having an issue. You see that color right here? That's not good. When they do that, and I've seen that color before with the MP supernovas, when they come up like that, dark like that, that means they're not working well with the short throw projector. Let me see, there's another up there, but that's more of a silver right there. Let's keep the network gray 2 up there too. I need to have that up there too in the all demonstrations. What's this right here? Oh, we got the silver, white, and network gray. That's what we need for this one. We need to have silver, white, and network gray. So here's the network gray here. Looking closely at the Dark Star 9. Dark Star 9 was pretty good. That was pretty good. This one I don't like, and that one. They should be this complexion. They're supposed to pull up a higher bright level. Especially when we're doing the white level test and they got a reflective surface attached to them. They should definitely be picking up much higher than that. This one I don't know. That's not coming. That's not looking too well. Anytime we do the white level test, these screens are supposed to generate a higher white level than our screen. Usually if you're doing a short throw and they come up too dark, then that's how you know something's not kicking right. And I'm not particularly happy with that one, but it doesn't look too far off, but I want to make sure. Because I don't be getting an email talking about, hey, did you read the pamphlet? I know from experience. That I'm not happy with. We got a certified screen here. As a matter of fact, we got two. We have the Seymour 81.3, that's certified. And we have a Seymour, that was the matte black we had to pull off of there. So we have a couple of Seymour 80 screens, these are the light screens. Let me get that one a little farther. We're good, we're good, we're good. All right. That's better. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay. Red screen. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, now we're doing a short throw demonstration test. That's what we're doing right now. See which one's pulling up a better blue, better colors. Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
No. Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right. 4K snow screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I need keystone. All right, I need JK off so I can get the keystone. There we go. That's too much. I need to make here. That's better. So, you see all these tests I had to go through? See when I went to the 44, the Phantom, Supreme 8, Supreme 7. All of those screen paints had to go through all that testing. Now I got 7 of the exotics. Every last one of them have to go through the exact same testing you're watching right now. It's a lot of freaking work. And some people don't want to do this. They want to just skip this, stick it in a dark environment, here with a high-end projector and go, well, it's done. It's not done. Because the first thing we search for is your test demonstrations, and if we can't find it, we automatically know from the door the screen was never tested. Let's go over to, I'll find that white snowstorm. I like that demonstration, really nice. I got my black screen set up upstairs. I can't wait to do that demonstration off my screen. Those are some serious white levels. All right, so we Because we'll get asked these questions with different caliper projectors. How's it look on 720p? Well, not so much 720p, but how's it look on short throw and long throw? And we have to be to back all that up. So you just can't put on your website that you basically tested 720p when majority of your projectors are done on 4K, or your videos are done on 4K. So no, you can't do that. All right. Snow Wolf.
You can go to Granger.com to find what you need to get the job done. Granger, supplies and solutions for every industry.
All right, let's see. What's that snow? Oh, this one here. Did this one already? Pretty sure we did this one. I don't know. I'm tired. So this completes. The only two demonstrations we need to do, we need to just have a look of it outside, and that's pretty much it. But we just got everything just done. We started over at an hour and ultra short throw alone. Did a long throw. We did it at distance throw. The distance throw, the whatchamacallit 1,000 lumens is a distance throw. So about 15 feet away from the screen at 1,000 lumens in a max out zone, that screen had to pull up on white, gray, silver, certified screens. It had to pull. The certified screen was the most impressive. We never did 9 screens on a gray. We always did 5. That screen took 9 screens in. That was most impressive. I'm not even hungry. I'm too tired to eat. I'm gonna go upstairs and have a hot cup of tea and ball up in the corner and go to sleep. But before I go to sleep, I need to do a demonstration on what I just saw, that white surface on that black screen. I gotta see that. I'm not gonna be getting any rest until I see it. Oh, where are you going? No. Cancel, where are you going? All right, let me see. We need to do Starfield screensaver. Before I start shutting down, it's energy going. All right, let's take the contrast levels. AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, I didn't put any information into that section because we got to write down all the projections that we use in the demonstration, what demonstrations were done, all that has to be put in the bottom of the description. But before I can lay down, I'm going to write everything down in here. So we know what projectors we use, what did we use for, what demonstrations were done. This is going to be posted as it loads up directly to the website. So there's a section in the website for this particular product. You'll get a chance to see the demonstrations, which we just did a few minutes ago. They'll be posted to the site. You also will get a chance to see some of the other demonstrations we're going to do just for fun outside. We're going to do some demonstrations off that. We haven't done a gaming application off of it yet, so we'll be throwing that in there too. So we do the gaming application and the outside at the same time. Might as well when you're out there anyway. So we're knocking both at the same time. And we're still going to do a lights out demonstration for those who are wondering about that. After this, I got to take the wallpaper screen upstairs and install it upstairs in one of the rooms. So the screen is going to have two showcase displays at the bottom, two test demonstrations for the top, showcases at the bottom, or showcases at the top, test at the bottom. And when you go to the check out the section we have on the website. So we'll do one with the lights out, one with the lights off. And at the top, you'll have the test on one side, and then some of the more like, what do you call, they're not really tests because we know how the screen's going to react outside. And we don't recommend it outside anyway, but that's just for curiosity for those you want to know. And we'll do some gaming applications off of it. Now, we'll be doing some side-by-sides because we get that all the time. Okay, so, majority of customers we have anyway don't buy the great products. They go for the black technology. But for those that are basically, if you're buying for the first time, usually you don't see a lot of a black technology test. You might see the price of it and say, hey, $38, that's fantastic. I'll go with this right here. But we just want you to know that it's not going to do the same as the black technology. That's why we have disclaimers in there. That's why we have all the live demonstrations being done in fully lit environments. Nothing is hidden from you. You see it all. We definitely, if I sat in a dark environment, got a projector with a high caliber contrast ratio and said, there's this black level. No, you're not seeing black levels. I'd be lying to you. It has to be done in a fully lit environment. Let's do the LG Jazz demonstration. See how many times these screens actually start to turn this color as we do this demonstration. Let's try this in one. LG Jazz demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I swear, some of the crazy stuff I see by accident on YouTube scares the crap out of me. You know what pops up? I'm not even going to say it. Nope, because I'd be spreading the devil's lies. I ain't going to do it. And that's not to any of them. It's something weird I just saw that popped up on it. I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it. Other people were doing something. Yeah, it didn't come up exactly what I wanted. Something else weird came up. Because that's the dark side of freaking YouTube. No, that doesn't start out the way we want it. Here we go. Now, while we're going through this, Mr. Bird needs to get up and basically start straightening up his shop. That's why we had to do everything in one hit. Do you have any idea how many videos we'd have had to shoot? If we did those one by one, it'd have been a lot. So anytime we see somebody faking a demonstration, they go, oh, the product comes in too dark. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. That's how we back our products up. And all products are done with batch numbers, which means your product will be tested before it ships out. You can check out your batch number, link it to the video it's tied to, and watch it right from there. Keep people cutting down and doing dirty stuff at the end of the day. So I know that they try to take down our black technology as fast as they can, but they lose misery on that one. The gray, they're going to be seriously threatened over this. Seriously threatened. But again, at the end of the day, if you did your tests and you worked hard on your product, you wouldn't have to worry about this. Now, some people may be saying, well, there's other people on eBay that sells products. Yeah, but I've seen their stuff. I've had it down here for testing, and they don't lie in their specifications. They tell the truth. These are the only two individuals that lie in their demonstrations. So, there you go. Good, man. Just a bit of a taste of reality here real quick. If your screen matched the network grade 773, enough to delete and get rid of the video, keep in mind, and try to hide the evidence, then how in the world does the network grade in here doesn't pick up on our screen and can't produce a proper contrast level? Something wrong there. Seriously wrong there. So in the dark, you're claiming your screen to be the poor contrast level equal to a black screen. This is a gray screen. And the network grade can't even compete with this. So if you match this paint, how are you beating this one? Huh? You're going to have to try to be in the dark to get your screen to pick up the best way it can, but you can't do that. It's this ambient light rejection technology. So you can use it in the for the environment, and that's where you're going to have to be at. You're going to have to beat the beta testers, and you're going to have to beat the test demonstrations we just did. So I'm looking forward to your order. If that demonstration you're doing is in the dark, then we already know. I don't care if it's in the dark or not, but again, we already know because network grade doesn't pick up. And its screen matches network grade, it doesn't pick up. That's why its product says no ambient light rejection technology, because it won't work on it. All right, we're done here. Test, 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 test. Man. Okay. Okay, get you down. Did she shut off? Turn it off, please. Okay. So far, we've done Sony, BenQ, Chrissy projectors. And quite a few different projectors. Man. Oh, crap. We got one more to go. One more test to do. Knock off. We have to do a knockoff projection test. All right. So we got all the other ones done. Short dose completed. Let that machine power down. Let's get the knockoff projector over here from the collection. All right. So this is a projector that's claimed when I purchased it, I was looking for something ridiculous. I mean, insanely ridiculous. So this projector claims to be 15,000 lumens at the capacity of 8K. That's literally what it advertised. That's why I bought it. $95. Will this pick up? Okay, that one's shut down. That's the BenQ. Also, another huge massive red flag when you're shopping for projectors, and if a projector claims to be 15,000 lumens, first things first, it's not going to have a power cord like this. No. Do you have any idea how much power it takes to run a 15,000 lumen projector? Won't be starting off with this. So let's see. We got to be back. Where are we going to be to hit this thing at? Where's the fire stick at? Fire stick was just plugged in over here. Fire stick's right here. On the inside of this. So let's get this done. Oh shoot, batteries are down on my phone. The last thing we need is that to happen. Let's get that charge in there. There we go. 5%. Ooh, man, we're at almost 3 hours. I told you, whole day testing takes a lot of time. So let me see. Let's go in and get this. It's going to be the knockoff we're going to do next. See if it picks up. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's very poor, extremely poor. That's not good. That's supposed to be 15,000 lumens, 8K. That's pretty bad. I don't even work on gray screens. Man. Now, some people consider this to be acceptable because you can see the image. Nah, that's really bad. Want to see what it looks like the lights out? Let's see what happens. That's where you're going to be at. Mine is ambient projection technology. What's the point of having the lights out if you can't use the technology designed for it? 4K tropical fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, let's do this one right here. I need a video to play while I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, we'll get away from my little video. Let me see. Just where we bought both the fire sticks down here. I'm not sure. I think we should have another one down here somewhere. Don't know where I even put it at, to tell you the truth, honestly. We're supposed to have two. The problem I have with the, while looking for this, I'll explain. The problem I have with the knockoff projector, you're still gonna put the disclaimer in there because this is an ambient light projection technology, and that projector is not gonna pull up. Sorry. I'm trying to get myself that's a bit over here. Without my papers and stuff falling to the side. Nightmares over here. All right, so really, more stuff is falling off. Come on now, get it together up here. My stuff is falling all over the place up here. All right, so because the technology we have there is ambient light projection technology, and it's designed to be used in a fully lit environment. The problem is the projector can't push the image up. That's what you're seeing right there. Now, beside it, if I figured out what I did with the mother fire stick, because I'm pretty sure I had two of them that I bought downstairs. Pretty sure of that. Let me go turn my lights on so I can see what I'm doing down here. I'm supposed to have another fire stick down here. Couldn't find it. All right. Let's hook the fire stick up to this one, the Sony. Which one? Fire also two, right next to this one. All right. So we got them side by side. Sony is 1,000 lumens. The big projector, the smaller projector, the knockoff is supposed to be 15,000 lumens. This is why the knockoffs don't work on our screen, even the gray ones. So, let's turn on the Sony right now. Now, I wonder which remote control goes to the Sony. I probably don't even know at this point. Oh, we actually have it in our hand. Wow. Usually have to fight people out there, yeah. So the screen you're seeing that's coming super bright, that's the Sony. This is why knockoffs will not work on our gray screens. Even though some people say, okay, it's a gray screen, knockoff projector should pick up, it's not going to pick up at all. They don't work on great knockoff projectors. You have to have a name brand in order for the screen to work. Now, mind you, the Sony projector I have over here cost me $75. The knockoff cost me $95. Knockoff is claiming to be 15,000 lumens at around 8K. And that projector which we have is the Sony projector. It's 720p SVGA 600 by 800 res. we have two remote controls down here that really should not be in this area. Right, period. And that's not it. All right, let's see. We can't detect the remote control. Huh, funny. You can't detect it. I can't even find it myself. We're both in the same boat. That's where we had it when we came downstairs, but we don't. All right, and if we can't detect it, that means the remote control is somewhere in the land of, what the freak? All right, let me see. All right, that's the remote control for the knockoff. What the heck are you going to? You're not to this. Where are you going to? All right. Let's go do my search to figure out what the heck it can do with another remote control. Right. Something we can control. I'm stuck in the weirdest places, man. I'm the last person on the earth that needs fire sticks. Or any kind of remote control at that. I had a really bad habit of losing remote controls. Really bad habit. Alright. Well, as you can see by the menu by the fire stick, we don't have to play anything. The Sony produces the better image. And the Sony is only a projector of, let's see. Yeah, that's them. Okay, that goes there. Try to find the other. I need for work. Anyway, the Sony is the one that's basically producing the better menu. As you can see, it's coming up much better. And cover it up. And that's the image you get from the knockoff projector on our advanced digital and crystal screen paint 2.0. And that's the Sony. This is ambient light projection technology. So we are advising do not use knockoff projectors with the product. If you choose to use it and you get it to work, hey, good for you. If it doesn't, it's not our fault because we already told you not to do it. So that's the difference. Technology is designed to be used in a well-lit environment. All right, let's shut this down. When I first saw this projector, I was like, 15,000 lumens, 8K? Oh, we gotta buy this, $90. And that sucker couldn't even pick up. Just get everything sorted out in here. Make sure we got our fire sticks. Because I want to go upstairs and do that demonstration on the 44. So we're done, people. We finished all testing. we got it all done. It's a lot of work. We got it all done. So, I don't know the model number of this projector. Honestly, it doesn't even tell what the model number is. But we'll just put down knockoff projector test demonstration. That's what we'll put in there. Okay, this is going upstairs. Put this here. That's going upstairs. Fire sticks are going upstairs. Soundbar, we need that. There's some control. How free is this one? Okay. I need in my pocket. Oh, this is this one too. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Don't. Trouble tacos getting into upstairs. So, we've completed all tests. for a new project, our new screen paint that's going to be available tomorrow. This is our advanced Digital 1 Crystal Screen Paint 2.0. And as you can see, it does exactly what it's designed to do. We'll be posting these tests directly to the website. As of today, we also will be taking the 88-inch screen outside for some demonstrations on that. And we'll be doing some gaming demonstrations also outside on that one too. Showing the product on gaming. Here my nut job cat doing something stupid upstairs. So anyway, with that, we're done. And we can start getting ready to process orders for tomorrow. All right. As I said before, the other individual knows exactly what's going to happen. So we're good to go. I am freaking beat, tired, exhausted. We got to do these tests like this, man. It's a lot of work. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I had to go. Thank you all. And of course, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing me to be able to do these demonstrations, get them done, and thank you for the wonderful technology. Amen. Gotta go, and God bless.